What's happening, y'all? I'm back. Isaiah Nelson with another video, man. I ain't made a video in a minute. As y'all can see from my last post, I ain't posted in a couple months. But I'm back with another video. And as y'all already seen from the title, yeah, we finna get into the pros and cons of being black. The pros and cons of being black. I love being black. Cause look, I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blacker than black. I'm black, y'all. I'm black. Okay, that's besides the point. I'm black though. A nigga love being black. So the pros and cons of being black. First off, let me get into the pros. I'm finna get into the pros first off, cause Matter of fact, I'm going to end it with the cons because I want to kind of talk about the pros and the positive things of being black lastly. You know what I'm saying? So the cons of being black. First off ripper, you gon' have that racial profiling and discrimination. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being black, like me personally, I haven't had any non-black person say any racial slur to me at all to my face my whole life. My whole 24 years of being on earth, I haven't had any non-black person call me any racial slur to my face. But I know for sure, I won't doubt that they have most likely thought it in their head. They most likely, could have just thought it about me when they see me just walk up. So you know what I'm saying? That's the first con of being black. My second point of my con of being black, man. The systemic inequality, man. Like less generational wealth, higher indiscrimination, wage gaps. Man, you got healthcare inequality, higher rates of chronic illness, and lower access to quality care. Like, I've been seeing people too, y'all. Like, it's really crazy though when, I done seen some people on TikTok talking too about like these black dudes too, talking and saying like, hey man, all I did was just switch my race and, instead of me just putting my real race as African American, man, I've been putting them, a white male. And tell me why they been saying they been getting more interviews back just to get interviewed by another black male. So I've been thinking myself, hey, I might have to change on my resume that I'm white just to get an interview. It's crazy out here, but that's what it done came to. And if they question it in the thing, all I know what I'm gonna say off ripper. I'm gonna be like, dang, so if I would have put black, y'all weren't gonna call me in for an interview? And that's a easily right there. I'm already exposing the company for being racist. So yeah, they ain't gonna have no choice but to interview. And then if it go good, you know what I'm saying? Might get the job. You know what I'm saying? That money on. All right, then we got the next point I got, man, with the cons of being black. The mental and emotional toll. I swear this is really real. And for example of mental and emotional toll, code switching, changing your behaviors just to be accepted by other races. They could be you changing how you dress, your hairstyle, changing how you talk. It's like, come on, man. And I don't see anything wrong with slang. I don't see anything wrong with, talking, using your words, talking, in a good way where everybody can understand you. And some people say I just call it talking proper, but being just talking and being proper. But some people, say if you just say your words right and pronounce them all the way that you're talking white. I don't really know where that came from, but that's just what people be saying. But what I'm saying, I can understand people that talk both ways, because I really kind of use both myself. But that's another thing. Then lastly, on one of my points that I thought of for a con of being black, man, it's pressure to succeed in unwelcoming environments. That can be Say for instance, you know what I'm saying? You can be the only black person you around every other race. Could be your school where you the only one. It could be your job where you the only black person there. And you just being outnumbered, you just feeling like you gotta prove a point, or you gotta showcase your talents, or really prove that that you're not like all the others. But yeah, and those the cons. I had to get the cons out the way. I don't really like the cons, especially on this topic. You know what I'm saying? If y'all do think that nigga being biased, so well, I don't care. The pros. The pros of being black, man. We finna get into these pros now. And these pros of being black, for anybody black, y'all can easily just take advantage of this, because these are our pros. Like, come on now, you can just look on the internet. You can look outside in your city, wherever you from, and see that this is all fact. For real. So the pros. First one I got. Pros of being black. Cultural influence, man. Think about, the music, sports, fashion, entertainment globally. If it's not somebody black in it, man, it ain't gonna do too good. Let's just keep it real. We really set all the trends with the clothes. We set all the trends with the music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even other genres of music take from the black community. Would be just, being honest with y'all, how I feel. Next, man, pros of being black. Resilience and strength, overcoming adversity. Right here, not all, but the majority of black people did grow up and had to go through the struggle and had to deal with tough times. And the ones that made it through and survived and got through it, they have strong bones for sure. Like, people, y'all just don't understand the adversity of you just trying to do what you need to do to go to school, get back home. Growing up, you probably gotta just run from dogs that people just leave out in your hood. You gotta you know what I'm saying? You gotta run from the peer pressure of friends telling you to join a gang. You gotta escape the peer pressure of friends making you want to do drugs. Like, you know what I'm saying? The resilience and strength in overcoming adversity. Like, it's so much that's against being so much put up against being a black male, and it's like it's nobody on our side. It's like, even us as black males, knowing all of other black males got to go through the same struggles. It's like, we don't even really try to help each other, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody just, every man for themselves being black. It's sad to say, but it is what it is. My next point, rising visibility and representation. Increasing conversations around race, justice, and equity are creating platforms for change and visibility. You know what I'm saying? This is a, for sure, good pro with being black. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel the more that us black males just, express ourselves, talk, get our feelings, get our thoughts out there into the world, the more I feel that, everybody's not going to connect with us, for a fact. Everybody's not going to connect with us. But at the same time, I feel like still a good amount of other races are still, like, getting to understand, black people, and just get to understand us more, and, not always be fast to judge, and just, really understand, from a just, it's different types of black dudes. Like, every black dude is not just a street dude trying to rob you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of get tired myself of that profile right there. Majority of the time, man, I'm telling you, I'm just trying to do what I do, get some money, come back home, play the game. But you might have a non-black person you walk past, grabbing their purse tight, or just being, acting weird around you because they think you a hood black dude, and it's really never that majority of the time. Just be, regular black dude, and, it's really crazy. Nobody got to choose their race, so it's crazy. But I love being black, y'all. See y'all on the next one.